Christmas is celebrated around the world. That means there are many different foods that are eaten at Christmas around the world. Today, we're going to talk about some of those foods. We're even going to try some of the more unusual foods that people eat at Christmas and ask the question, would you eat it? All right, we're excited for today as we think about some Christmas foods and ask the question, would you eat it? I'm excited to have Truett with us as usual.
Hey, yo.
Truett.
Not excited.
Truett's nervous about all this today.
More than nervous, not excited.
And we are excited to have Roseanne back with us for our Would You Eat It episode.
Yes, I'm excited to be here.
And we're also glad to have Hunter joining us today on our Would You Eat It episode.
I'm just anticipating a podcast episode. I'm very neutral on this right now.
Okay, well, it's early.
You're about to be negative on it. Don't worry. Don't worry.
All right, let's start off talking about Christmas foods that we have had traditionally at our own families. So I'll start. So again, like I said before, it's just me and my mom and dad when I was young. It was just us living in the house. Christmas food looks a lot like Thanksgiving foods for us. So again, it's a repeat of ham and dressings and those kind of things.
The way who messed up their recipes on Thanksgiving.
There's a lot of repeat from what I can remember.
Yeah,
and even if we went to one of my aunts and uncles, it seemed like it was repeat as well.
It's the way it ought to be.
Oh, yeah, that's a Truett line, of course. So, Roseanne, how about you? What was traditional Christmas dinner for you at home?
Well, we don't really do Christmas dinner. We do Christmas breakfast.
Really?
We do.
Interesting.
So if we did Christmas Eve at my mom's side, we did like sandwich trays, things like that. Lots of black olives. No, but so Christmas morning.
Lots of black olives?
I loved black olives. Like
Terrible.
you put them on your finger,
Yep. I have an
and then
in-law
eat
who
them
does
off.
that.
What?
Yes. Yeah. So that was Christmas Eve.
You still do that?
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
Good.
So, at my age, I don't anymore at my age, but Christmas morning we do breakfast. So
Really?
we do pigs in a blanket and cinnamon rolls and casseroles, and we eat as much as we can.
Scrambled eggs, bacon,
it's all like pre-made stuff. We do like monkey bread or things like that.
Oh.
Even when we
It's
were
a very
younger,
bready breakfast.
it's a very bready
It's
breakfast.
breadfast.
So we'd
Breadfast.
add in
I'm
the
good with
breakfast
that.
casserole for a
Wow.
little bit of health.
It's just a
Yeah.
5-layer bread.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
which is followed by a lot of napping, I would imagine.
Yes, we do Christmas together, and then everybody takes a nap.
If you're
generally.
having
Yeah.
breakfast, that's why.
Yes. Now, if we go over to my dad's side after Christmas breakfast, then it is the traditional
Okay.
meal of
All
the
right.
redo of Thanksgiving.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's lots of food, lots of family.
Okay. Hunter and Truett, growing up, and then even today.
Take it.
I mean, growing up, our family always did like the 30 people over for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and it's the same meal twice, with again enough to be like, hey, maybe someone else should make the carrots this time, or like maybe someone else should do this.
Wow.
You know, other than that, very classic of just like the dressing, stuffing, depending what you want to label it.
Yeah, again, I say it's the way it ought to be. You can have the meal 3 times a year. You have it on Easter. You have it on Thanksgiving. You have it on Christmas. And you enjoy it all 3 times. And then
There you go.
See you around. See you next holiday.
We tried to break some traditions and do some.
Last year, some people tried making some calls and said, let's have Christmas food, or let's have Christmas Mexican food this year. What are we doing?
Oh, boy.
Scrap the idea.
On Christmas?
Put it to a vote.
Yeah.
The majority won that it was traditional food. Everyone's still upset about it, but traditional
And it was
the way
most
it ought to
awkward
be.
Christmas our families had after.
No. It was New Year's. Everyone tried
right.
to get back at and say, "Oh, it's Mexican food for New Year's." Anyways, if you have more questions about that, come find me on a Sunday. I'd be happy to tell you the story.
But there's lots of people that have tamales for Christmas. That's a thing.
Yeah, that's totally a thing.
And as I'm learning, there's also people that do like prime rib and steak.
I was going to say,
Christmas. That's
my wife's family does a lot of that. Of like they'll either like smoke a brisket, do prime rib.
Yes.
They'll still have like some Thanksgiving like alternative food, basically round 2.
Yeah.
But it does have more of like good red meat with it too.
Great. Yeah.
All right. So, man, you look up Christmas foods around the world. There's a lot more than Thanksgiving. Because Thanksgiving is just really an American holiday, but Christmas is around the world. So you get a lot of different foods around the world. So I'm gonna point out some of those before we get to the place where we're eating some of these today, and I'll ask you the question: would you eat it? So these are foods that are common at
And then
Christmas
would you eat
time.
it again? Because we'll all be eating it.
No.
this
These are
is
some
different.
that we're just going to just talk through.
Sorry,
we're not going
great.
to actually eat these. So, like in Paris, it's common for them to eat oysters for Christmas. So, would you eat it, Roseanne?
No.
No.
Not on a normal day or on Christmas.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. I'm not.
Yeah,
not
I'm out
No,
on that.
no
this
Christmas
idea of
miracle that day.
sliding down your
No.
throat and
Yeah.
slimy and
Let me
just
try this.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Hunter, oyster.
No, I mean, I have heard people say it's like swallowing mucus to eat it.
Oh.
I'm not an oyster person.
Yeah.
The only way I would do it is for some reason I went to Paris in Christmas time with Brooke. And
Yeah.
it's like, we have to have one.
And they're like, we'll
Have
pay you
to.
$5,000.
yeah, and it's like,
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, sure. I'll do it.
they'll fly us to Paris for that one.
Yeah,
day.
exactly.
Oh,
I will
true.
say no.
Okay, all 4 no's for
All
oysters.
no's.
We're-
Around, I'll say this. Last time when we did Thanksgiving podcast, I was very much more open to whatever ideas were out there. This time around, I'm just not feeling that way.
not so much.
There's that.
All right.
Very closed off today.
Yeah, I am.
If we were in the
Yeah.
United Kingdom, Brussels sprouts would be common at the table. So Brussels sprouts, Roseanne?
No.
Really?
Wow.
I mean, I like them on a normal day, but no, it's
Not at Christmas.
No.
They're green.
They are green.
Holiday spirit.
Yeah, but we have breakfast food, so
Oh.
I'm just kidding. No,
Brussels
no,
breakfast.
I'm just not. Yeah.
Okay, Hunter?
There's family members on both sides that eat Brussels sprouts, and they never smell good. So why would you ever want to be around that?
That's true.
I'm not even saying the family members. The Brussels sprouts
Yeah.
themselves never smell good.
Yeah.
Wow.
I would do it. I'm not opposed to Brussels
Yeah,
sprouts.
I mean, I've made some
Not too
public
shabby.
comments even in the services that I do not like Brussels sprouts.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Heather makes them really good, and I have come to like them.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Gross.
there's certain,
Yeah.
exactly. There's certain restaurants we'll go to, and I will actually order Brussels sprouts.
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I've gotten to like them. I would
It's
eat
an,
them.
it's an
Yeah.
embarrassing rite of passage.
Yeah.
I would eat it for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So if we were in Poland, there's a dish called borscht. Okay. So they have a 12-dish feast that represents the 12 apostles and the
Nice.
12 months of the year.
And the 12 days of
Sounds
Christmas at the
nice,
same
yeah.
time.
This meal. It lies
And
to you what it is.
Poison.
traditionally includes like carp, the fish.
Nice.
I'm kind of out already. Pierogi, which is filled dumplings. It's not so bad. It's got some fruit, some poppy seed desserts, but it all starts with the borscht, which is a beet soup.
Ooh.
Would you eat a beet soup? Would you eat it, Roseanne?
I'm going with no, but I've never eaten a beet before either. So
Wow.
Really?
Wow.
Never
Yeah.
tried a beet?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No.
Also, I've never had a beet, but I'd give it a shot.
Yeah.
Really?
Never had beet.
What?
Chloe is a big fan of it, and she used to get beet smoothies, and it's rough. It's
I've heard
just
they're good
very,
for
very
you.
dark color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says it's good for you. It also tastes like dirt. So there you
Ooh.
go.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with no.
Heather likes beets. I've tried beets. My parents ate beets, or my mom did. I don't like beets.
Yeah.
It just it's like eating a smoothie made of nails.
Oh, that
With
sounds
dirt.
horrible.
Yeah.
Fingernails
dirt.
or
No,
actual
actual
metal
nails.
nails.
Fingernail.
That's
Dirt nail soup. Yeah.
yeah. So for them, it's raw beets that are simmered in a vegetable stock with vinegar,
Wow.
with some
Wow.
garlic, and then they put it in this soup with these mushroom-filled dumplings that they refer
that part
to
doesn't sound bad.
as little ears.
Oh, because the mushrooms look like little ears.
I
You know,
guess.
of course.
Yeah.
So there you go, Poland.
Yeah.
Might not want to spend Christmas there.
See you, Poland.
They have
Not for
borscht.
me.
If that's
Yeah.
the best you got for Christmas, like,
Yeah,
sorry, Poland.
that's
real.
That's,
Yeah.
All right. So if you're in Japan, we would in some ways feel at home because a Christmas popular item in Japan is Kentucky Fried Chicken
Oh,
That's nice.
wow.
at Christmas. How about that?
Like
huh?
the
Imposter
location?
syndrome at Christmas.
Like
Yeah.
the KFC? They all go
The
to KFC?
food.
Oh, the food.
They don't just go
Okay.
stand at Kentucky Fried Chicken.
I'm like, maybe they all just
No, they
frequent
they
that.
get Kentucky Fried Chicken.
That's actually who
Ah.
Santa
Eat
looks
it.
like in Japan.
Yeah.
Colonel Sanders.
Yeah.
Wow. Would you eat it, Roseanne?
Yeah, I think I would.
If
Yeah.
you were,
It's
Why would
making
you
it,
not?
it's
I
making
could
it
go
on
for
my
that,
plate.
yeah.
I'll say
There's
that
not
much.
much
Yeah.
to debate there.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, I could go over that.
yeah, I think we'd all, Hunter.
Yeah, totally fine.
True.
Yeah.
It's making it on the plate.
Sure. All right. If we were in the Czech Republic, snails dipped in buttery garlic sauce.
It's ridiculous.
I'm out.
Yeah, I'm not a snail.
Same
I
vibe
could-
as oysters. I'll say
I
that.
Yeah.
could gladly take the buttery garlic sauce and dip
Oh.
almost anything else into it. But the snails,
Those snails.
No,
Yes.
You
no
crunch
snails.
You crunch the extra.
yeah.
Oh.
I will say at our last house that we lived in, there were lots of snails there, and after it would rain, there'd be snails everywhere. And so I'd like leave to go to the car, and I'd hit like 3 crunches on the way there.
Oh.
Ate it every time.
No.
Yeah.
You never wanted to walk outside barefoot.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So if you're in Denmark, there is something called julesild. Julesild. And they eat it all year long, but at Christmas, it's really becomes a specialty. It's herring, little fish that is pickled and spiced with cinnamon, cloves, and sandalwood.
Wow. Pickled
It's
herring.
eaten usually with a piece of rye bread and a homemade sauce called remoulade. It's like a tartar sauce.
Fishy.
So fish, tartar sauce with a piece of bread. True. Would you
Christmas
eat it?
Day? No.
Any
Not
other
making
time
it
of
on the
year?
plate.
He's like April Fool's
Different
Day.
day,
I'd do it.
I would be like, this is crazy. Maybe I would try this out. But
Really?
But Christmas, like it's not making it on the Christmas Day plate. I'll say that much.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
Hunter?
if we sat down at dinner on Christmas Day and it's like,
There's
all
pickled
right,
herring.
I'm saying see ya. No.
Okay.
Yeah, I would definitely say this is like if you ate Christmas around 2:00, around like
Oh my
4:45,
gosh.
I could graze on this. I'd be like, I'd give it a shot.
Roseanne.
But I also would say like pre-COVID Hunter would never have done this, and I really think like since I've had COVID of like 2 years ago,
Oh,
and my
boy.
sense of smell and taste like
There you
not
go.
being the same.
Yeah.
There's
You're
a
like-
lot more stuff I'm like,
Maybe it tastes good.
Willing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a hard no.
Yeah, me
I also
too.
didn't know that
I'm out.
sandalwood was a spice. I thought that was just a candle smell. As soon as you said that, I was already out at the beginning, but then with that one,
Yeah,
No.
it just tasted waxy after that for
I
you.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we'll have to do that one at summer camp next year. or
It's-
something.
Oh,
yeah.
that'd be great.
All right. So if we were in Slovakia, they have something there called Christmas carp. Here's the carp fish again.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it involves more than just eating it. The tradition is that you catch it, you bring it home, and you keep it in the bathtub for several days,
Alive?
What?
alive, swimming, because the carp is one of these disposals of the waters.
Yeah.
And so it's heating up all the junk. So by being in your bathtub, it supposedly the thought is that it filters out some of the gross mud and digestion that's inside the carp. And then it's killed, cleaned, soaked in milk, and they bread it, fry it, and then serve it with cabbage or a fish soup.
See ya.
And if that's not enough, then you keep the scales in your wallet for good luck for the next year.
Yep.
I can respect the insane symbolism out of it. Like
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's pretty significant.
Yep.
I love to think that someone's probably taken a bath with the carp. I think that's
Oh,
hilarious. Just
well,
to know
gross.
that.
I mean,
As it's swimming around and you're in the bath.
if you look
Yeah.
online, you see children
Yeah.
kind of playing with the carp
Like
the night before. You
Yeah.
know, it's in the tub.
I also
So,
think it's tough though, just on the mindset of eating the family pet that you had for 3 years.
yes,
Like, that's
Literally.
another,
yes.
like,
and they
that's-
probably named it. And
probably
yeah.
did.
Carpy.
Yeah. Now I'm definitely not eating it.
Yep.
Carpe diem.
There you go.
Oh,
There you go.
seize the
Hey.
Seize the fish.
Yep.
True. Eat it.
No.
Would you eat it?
See ya.
Hunter?
No, thanks.
I'd partake in the ceremony, maybe not eat it.
Yeah. Keep the scales. Not eat the thing.
Roseanne?
I would probably eat it. I don't know about Christmas. Like, I'm not going to serve it, but that's a lot of prep.
Okay.
And, yeah. No.
Would you
In
do
my
the
You're
prep?
bathtub,
out on the
no.
herring, though, but here you are in on the carp.
Well, because it's deep fried.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
okay.
You're
like,
getting closer.
But yes.
Getting
yeah.
closer to
I would
taste.
put a maybe, but if I had to lean, I'd probably go. I'm gonna go with no. I'm gonna
Wow.
go back to the no.
All right.
Yeah.
So if we were in Brazil, this is really a picture of this one. It's called Cuscus Paulista. Okay, so picture a cake, like in a bundt pan style cake. Okay, so it's made from cornflakes, cornmeal, with some tomato sauce. But picture on this cake tomato pieces, like wedges, circle
okay.
even, and a boiled egg kind of stuck in the side of
Ugh.
it. And some other ingredients like peas and corn and olives and sardines, all kind of compressed into this. You see them all from the outside of the cake. Would you eat it? It's cold. It's a cold cake.
This is where they don't bake it. They put it in a big pan. They like flip over the pan very end. They like move
Like
it
a
over.
Here we
jello
go.
It's
type
like
thing?
it's been cooked some, but you serve it cold. So
Cook it, freeze it, fridge it,
No.
something like that.
No.
Or like when
You
you're
hunter?
starving.
No?
Not at all.
Yeah.
true. Would you eat
No
it,
way. I'll look at it. Cool
Yeah.
decoration, I guess.
Roseanne?
I'm a no. I started to lean in at the beginning.
This is the one you
Which
Yeah,
fell off.
same. I was like, okay,
What got you?
tomatoes.
Was it the
cornflakes,
sardines?
cornmeal?
Well, really, when you shove the egg in the side, I stopped being able to visualize.
Will you put epoxy around that sucker? It makes a nice Christmas decoration.
I'll say it again, but this is the one you leave out for Santa the night before.
Yeah.
And he
Hopefully
never
there's a
comes back
slice
again.
going. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you already know
slice
you're going to get
bun.
coal, and so you just plant that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's go,
yeah.
Yeah.
Both of us.
Take that, dude.
What about you?
No.
No.
I still say, like, at the end of the day, this is the worst group for this. Even like these questions.
You're not
We're not very
adventurous.
open. Yeah.
I could have gotten with it until the sardines hit it.
Yeah.
The rest are just like it's just vegetables and egg.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Put some tomato.
And a cake.
Shovel it down.
Especially if I could put some honey mustard on it. That would be okay.
Terrible.
All right. So Norway. If we were in Norway,
How many countries?
This is the last
this is
one.
the last one. Last one.
Geography class.
In Norway, they serve at the table along with mashed potatoes, rutabaga. They serve a whole sheep head.
Ooh.
It has
Amen.
been cooked on a smoker, and the thing is that the eyes and the ears are eaten first
That's what I was
because
afraid
they
of.
are the fattiest parts of the head and usually considered the delicacy, I guess, of it. But the most delicious, they say, are the cheeks and the tongue.
I could
So
get
you
with
got a
that.
plate and you have a sheep head on your plate along with some mashed potatoes and some
It's not
rutabaga.
like that each person gets a sheep head.
Yes.
It is?
Yes. Each person
That's a lot of, that's a
Wow.
lot of meat.
gets their own sheep
Hey,
head.
Norway for you.
Wow.
It's
There you
laying
go.
there on its side, one
Just
eye
staring
looking
at
up
you
at
because
you.
its eyes are there.
But it's been cooked. I mean,
With
kind
its
of
tongue.
picture, you know, how you've seen maybe a big pig roasted on a
Yeah.
skewer and it's
Yeah.
it's turned and it's kind of turned
Yeah.
brown.
Yeah.
Picture that.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the look of the sheep head on your plate.
I'll lead first with it. I would say, again, if I'm in Norway and it is
Ugh.
Christmas,
You're not
I'm
getting
gonna,
the fork for the eyeball, though.
No,
Yeah.
not
Ain't
for
no
that.
way.
But I'm going to
Yeah,
try
with
it.
the sound, yeah.
But if someone from Norway comes here and they're like, I brought a lamb, I'm like, I'm sorry.
Sorry,
man.
pal.
Mm.
Go find some other
Yeah,
Norwegians
this is
to hang out
Texas.
with, I guess.
If I'm in Norway, I'll give it a shot.
I'll
Yeah.
say this. I would have the tongue and I would have the cheek, but I would not have the eyeball or the ears. I'll tell you.
Wow.
Yeah, there
okay.
is something about the eyeball that's just.
All right.
That's too far.
Roseanne,
But-
would you
I'm
eat
a
it?
no all the way.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just can't imagine it. Maybe if
Yeah.
I was in Norway, I do like that
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah.
Then I would try it.
So shout
We
out if any vertical members watching wants to send Roseanne and Hunter to Norway.
There you go.
For Christmas.
We're ready.
Hey,
Yes.
that's what it takes to like see a Norway sunset.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
I'll
yeah.
do that.
Or the
Oh.
Paris with the oysters. We'll take that too.
There you go.
Man.
Yes.
All right. Shout
So
out.
years ago, we were doing a church New Year's Eve party, and someone brought a cow head.
I was just going to mention this family.
Yes. And so there you had the ears and the eyes and the tongue and all of that.
And
the
they
cheek.
even said their grandma had it to where like it was an understood like she had dibs on the cow eyeball
Yes.
because of the delicacy for it.
Yes.
Wow.
I think I might have tried something that night, but
But you don't know.
But you don't
it was
remember?
only, I don't remember. It's actually only because I wanted to be nice. It
Yes.
was not something I would ever seek out
Yeah.
on my own.
I
So,
went to I believe it was a Japanese restaurant not long ago, and we tried tongue, and it was actually good. So
okay.
that's what I
Cow
said.
Really?
tongue?
Yeah.
Like
There is a lot of
flavorful?
that I mean,
Really?
definitely like your brain gets into what you think you should be eating, what you shouldn't be eating. If someone
Yes.
just gave you like, hey, here's an assortment of meats and you ate it, and you'd probably be like, this is really good. But
Yes.
whenever you like visualize of like, this is what I'm eating right now.
Yeah. No,
That's
we
true.
years ago we did a youth activity where we were playing ultimate frisbee, and then we would switch out the frisbee for different items, and one of them was a cow tongue that I'd bought, so
You
they had to
remember that?
throw it and catch it.
disgusting.
And it was so
Yeah.
good because it
Oh.
would just start from like an actual frisbee, then to just like a baseball, then to like
A fish.
yeah, a fish, and then just got to where everything was like, what on? And it would be like you play mid game, all of a sudden they're like, all right, next item, and like this. We already have people who are competitive because they're already in the middle of.
Oh
the game.
yeah,
Yeah.
they weren't
People
gonna.
won't call it like, but if you started,
No.
like, who wants to play ultimate with a cow tongue? You're like, no. But if you're mid game and you're like, new item.
Yes.
All right, so there's some good around the worlds. Would you eat it? Truder is really getting nervous now because we're actually going to try some foods.
Yes.
They're not as
Not
bizarre
worth
as
it.
those. These that we're going to try today are all at least United States related foods.
And here's
These
what
are-
is terrible though is it is 12:02, so everyone does have a feeling of like it's time to eat. So
Yes.
my
Yeah.
appetite's here.
Yes.
All right.
That is the worst part.
So we'll
Yes.
start with some rather safe foods, I think. So let's start today with one that's a Christmas regular, known to be associated with Christmas. Let's start with some fruitcake today. We're all going to get a little piece here. We're all going to try it.
This is just the most classic letdown.
Yeah.
Sorry I offended like however many viewers right there.
Literally.
This to me is just the most definition. Everything about this looks awesome. Even like sounds awesome.
I don't know.
Tastes the exact opposite.
Have you tasted it before?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I've
Yeah.
never had it
My
before.
grandpa does fruitcake
Never
every
have.
single year.
Yeah. Heather's dad
Really?
loves some fruitcake.
Yeah.
It's part of the Christmas tradition.
Yeah.
It is Christmas tradition to not have one in our house. So,
Yeah.
Literally.
We carry on that tradition.
so you've got some dried fruits. You've got a candied maraschino cherry.
This is so strong. Like
It's dense. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to pick mine up and eat it because
Oh, okay.
there's a lot happening there. It's dense. This is not
I'm
warmed
hating
up.
this
So
already.
But I don't think fruitcake is traditionally
It smells
heated
like
up.
a fruit snack.
it's a
Okay,
fruit.
I can go with
It's a
that.
fruit
Yeah.
snack.
Yeah.
All right.
Fruit snack.
Let's try it. You ready?
All right.
1, 2, 3. Yep. Do I remember?
Honestly, I have no issues with this though.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm really not liking the texture.
Like hand
I
me
mean, it's not bad, but
like a caramel coffee with this.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Totally fine.
it's not as bad as I remember it.
It's not bad.
when coffee makes everything.
Yeah.
I'll straight up apologize to Papa right now because like I've been going it down by like that's kind of the weirdest thing that you do that every time.
Yeah.
It's
Not bad.
It's not bad. At first, I really didn't like it, but after it's
Yeah.
in my mouth, like
Yeah.
I don't want to eat it again.
Right.
But
I don't
it's
understand
very
why both of
sweet.
y'all took second bites.
Yeah,
but
Well, it's actually pretty good.
no way.
Yeah.
No thanks.
We'll save room. We got more coming.
I know.
Trashing
I
that
don't
sucker
need
for
to do that
me.
anymore.
Yeah, for real. You'll be full
right.
by the last one.
So, fruitcake treat, would you eat it?
I'd eat it. I'd eat it for like Christmas breakfast. If someone's like, hey, everyone has to eat fruitcake, and I'd be like, all right, here we go.
With coffee, I would do it.
Yeah.
Definitely. Hunter?
I totally with coffee I'd do it. Again, it would not be a like on the Christmas buffet. I'm not making room for it, but
No.
Yeah.
after a meal, I'll do that.
Yeah. It tastes better than it looks.
Yes, I do.
That
agree
is
with
Roseanne?
I would have it very small. Like that
Yeah.
one bite was enough.
I took
Yeah,
a tiny
it's
bite.
dense.
It's yeah.
It's dense.
Yeah.
You would not want the same size slice as you would like if it was a regular cake.
No,
Yes.
he gets the fruit cake. This is Papa, and like, how long does he take to eat it?
Uh,
The whole month?
I
It
don't
stays
know.
good that long?
Probably not.
That one, that one right there was from 2007.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, no, not really.
That was like First Baptist Ovilla
Panic.
left.
Someone needs to cut to that right there.
All right,
I'll
let's
say that
also
much.
try another one that is well known around Christmas because you sing it if you ever sing any Christmas songs. So let's have our second dish here. This is chestnuts. So chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Yeah.
Yes.
Here we go. Let's
Jack
bring.
Frost nipping at
Shout
your
it.
nose.
Yeah.
There you
This
go.
is-
Here come a couple.
I've sang that song untold number of times. I had a vision in my mind of what that looked like, and this is not it.
Nope.
Yes, 100%
This
agree.
looks terrible.
It
Yeah,
does.
this is a little like
just-
owl droppings.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Some things droppings.
Yes.
Someone's
I'll
droppings.
say it. Roseanne said it looks like constipation.
Oh, I'm really.
Yeah.
This is. I know all the foods we're eating today.
Yeah.
This is the one I'm most nervous about
Yeah.
What?
because it's an unknown to me. All the
really
others, I at
do?
least know
Honestly?
the ingredients, but this.
Interior doesn't look too crazy.
Are we?
I
Are we
wasn't
cutting this
nervous
before you
until
do
we
this?
saw
If you
it.
want to cut it, you can. We need to at
I'm just
least.
gonna bite it.
Okay, I thought it was going to be more
Nut.
crunchy.
yes.
Yeah,
I thought it would be like,
Like
a
a
chestnut.
pecan or a. like a.
I
It's
thought it was
roasted.
gonna be roasting on
Yeah.
a fire.
it's a little
Yeah.
soft.
Forgot our.
It is.
It's a little squishy.
Yeah.
I don't know what to expect.
It can't be that bad if it's in a song. That's my. That's my.
It is. It is one of the
that
biggest
logic
songs.
right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know about that logic.
That's true. I mean, yeah, you'd think it would be popular and
if it's in a song, it has to
You
be
gotta
good.
also think, when did this song come out? What, the 30s, 40s?
Yes.
Whenever they literally didn't know what
Yeah.
flavor was.
People didn't have taste or
They didn't
money
have flavor
then.
back then. Yeah.
Well, that all they did was just have stew and keep adding more water to it.
oh no,
Gotta make
All
this
right,
last
Here we
for
go.
the next
Let's
month.
try this chestnuts
Hey.
roasting an open fire. Here we go.
I'm impressed. You put the whole thing in your mouth.
Shoot.
Give me an open fire. I'll take it.
I mean, it's really not terrible.
It's just weird.
It
It's
is.
weird. It tastes like a giant refried bean.
Yeah,
It does.
it does.
Yes.
The same
Like-
texture
That's
of
the
it,
flavor
too.
I was trying
Mash
to
it up and put it inside a
think
taco.
of,
I'm okay.
I'll
Yeah.
say because of this
Chestnut
too.
tacos.
So true. butter. Why in the world would you eat that?
The first is like,
Why?
it takes a long time to even like clean this out of your
Yeah,
mouth.
because you put
Yes.
the whole
I know.
thing in there.
It is seriously like eating a mega refried bean.
Yeah. I could totally see this as a replacement in tacos.
Yeah, just don't look at it.
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah,
Even
get,
if you
like-
take the bite out of it, it's like,
Yeah.
what is that?
Yeah, when you
It's
look inside of it. It smells like a bean,
That's
too.
ridiculous.
I'll say this.
Now that
the
we've bitten
first,
into
the
it.
Are we
first
sure
bite
this is
of
not a
it-
large bean?
The first bite, totally fine. The second the aftertaste hits, no.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, it's
the
a meat.
aftertaste.
Yeah.
I
But I
already
think
washed it
the
out. I'm not going
roasting
back.
is what makes it the soft bean type. Because
Okay. Before that,
roasted
it would
for so
be
long.
hard and crunchy, I
I would
guess.
imagine,
I mean,
yeah.
was that the shell?
We did
Was
not
there
eat
a
the
shell?
shell. Yeah, there would have
They've
been a
been
shell.
shelled.
They've been shelled. And then you
Okay.
think about the roasting, it's
They've been
going to
de-shelled
soften it.
then?
This is what came out of
No,
the shell.
Yes.
I don't know.
This is what came out of the shell.
Really?
It's going in the trash now.
It is,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Well, let's
Yeah.
look
Yeah.
at
I
that.
find it brave that at least 3 chestnuts were placed on a plate, though.
It looked prettier.
Gotta look a little nice.
All right. Let's go for another known Christmas song food. Let's go for some figgy pudding.
Yes.
Now, bring us some figgy pudding.
Shout out.
Bring us some figgy
Roseanne,
figgy
imagine
pudding.
making this.
Roseanne made this, right?
I did, yeah.
So,
I'm
figgy pudding is not actual pudding.
She brought the fig.
It's not, and I was surprised until I was doing the recipe that it was not a pudding.
This sucker's
Really?
dense. I'll
It
tell you
is
that much,
dense.
though. Listen to this.
Yeah, it's solid. There's
And it
so
ain't
much
moving.
butter.
Wow, that is a lot.
There's
Again,
a lot of
another
butter.
Thing of like, watch this. That fork is.
That fork's not doing
Yeah,
it.
Then-
I'm hoping it goes all the way through.
All right. So,
Yeah.
figgy pudding. Are
Figgy
there
pudding.
figs in it?
There are. There's figs and dates and flour and sugar and butter and lots of spices,
Make sure to get
nutmeg,
this icing.
cinnamon,
But
cloves.
there's nothing pudding about this at all. This is very much like
No.
figgy cake.
Yeah,
So, have you ever had a fig before?
I have.
Okay.
I
Hunter?
have.
Yep.
True?
No.
There used to be a fig tree right outside of his office
Yeah.
whenever we were young.
That's true.
And
Mm-hmm.
it was really good.
Yeah,
Curse
it
the
kind of
fig
tastes
tree?
like, yeah. It kind of had this taste almost like a
was very
very
sweet.
light strawberry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like a
Yeah.
diluted
When
strawberry.
it was ripe, it was so good.
Yeah, you had to eat it at the right time. It did look weird.
Before
Now,
my
I
time.
will say this was not cooked with any alcohol, though.
Thank you.
Because
There you go.
what do you call it? The
Recipe?
sauce or the
Oh,
icing
yeah,
is
yeah.
supposed to have brandy in it.
So, did you
There you go.
buy figs?
I did buy figs.
Real figs?
pudding.
I mean, canned figs, or did you
Knockoff
buy
figs.
fresh
no,
figs?
they were.
Sorry.
They were.
Figs from
Well, it was
China.
in a bag. I don't want to say it's
Is it
fresh.
fiction?
You didn't pick it off the
Fake
tree
It was
outside
fiction.
your.
I did not pick it off a tree.
All right.
No, no. But
That's
it
enough.
was,
That's enough.
yeah.
We just
Enough
got
talk
it down
about
the
it. So
sucker.
what's
I
the-
hate to
what's
say
the-
it.
What's the
Figgy
white
pudding
What's the
lore.
white inside
Oh.
here?
It's a breading.
A breading?
Yeah,
just
like
more
bread
It's from your
crumbs.
mom's breakfast?
No, no.
Is this going to
It's
appear
a-
at your mom's breakfast now?
I don't know. Once I taste it, I'm really excited
Oh,
to taste
boy.
it
You haven't tasted it yet.
because I smelled it and
Yes.
I thought I might. Do it.
All right, here we go. Figgy pudding. Here we go. Let's try this.
You took a quarter of a bite.
Crunchy.
Yeah.
It's crunchy.
Well, so that's from the figs
There's some crunch in there.
and the dates because you.
Honestly, it's good. I'm loving it.
I'm
Right?
very
It's
confused
not
why
bad.
it's called pudding still, but
Yes.
Great.
Bring
I
us some
think it's
figgy
because
pudding.
whenever
Roseanne.
you
Yeah.
process it all, it does look pudding-y. But I think whenever it originally started, it was more of a plum pudding, and then it went into over the years. Yeah,
They
they
just
do
left
it
that
more
out
in
of the
like
song.
Yeah.
British and English.
The ending, not my
Yeah,
favorite.
like
there's a
it?
little wang on there. I don't know
Yeah.
what that seasoning
Down the
is.
hatch. I don't know about it.
Not as much, yeah.
In and
But
out,
the
good.
crunch is from the figs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say
Wowza.
this: 2 for 2 for if it's in a Christmas song, it's really not that bad.
Yeah. So if you sing "We Wish You a Merry Christmas" and you get to the line, "Now bring us some figgy pudding," you'll have a frame of reference.
We will. We've
I
tried
am
it.
saving this for our servers over here. I'm not chunking this. I'm also saving one
Okay.
of these suckers, El
Oh,
Chestnut,
that's
Nice.
nice.
All right.
For
so
them
they
to
can have
try.
the refried bean.
All right. So I think that's all we're going to cover in terms of food from songs. Okay. But we will turn to another,
Song, food that needs to be in songs.
maybe something.
Come on.
So this one, I actually have a memory of having this when I was young, but it's minced pie.
We're gonna
Oh,
like
yeah.
bring back like repressed memories from this
Oh.
life.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah. So let's try some mince pie. So it actually is like a pie,
Yeah.
right? But
Yeah.
Did you Who made this for us?
Tina.
Tina made this for
Tina
us.
made this
Hey,
for
it's
us.
gotta be
Yes.
Tina then.
I'll say
It
Yes.
looks beautiful.
Yeah,
Look at that.
excellent.
Excellent
has-
presentation here.
It's like fruits and
Beautiful.
raisins, apples, seasonings.
Beautiful yet scary at the same
It is
time.
beautiful yet scary. Yeah.
So I'm going to sound ignorant here. Is this the same as mince meat pie, or is this different than mince meat?
Well, it's the same. It's the same recipe, and they did meat for a very long time, and then they changed it where there's no longer any meat on it.
because so it's just mince pie.
It's just mince pie.
So this is again some fruits, dates, stuff like that.
Apples,
It
raisins.
looks beautiful.
Yeah.
And so there's some, yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
eat this without a fork because I feel like
Yeah,
I'm
I'm just
with
gonna, I'm just
you. I
gonna
think
pick
it
it
would be
up and
hard,
just take a bite.
Tina, if I
looks
don't like
great.
this, I'm sorry. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, not a reflection
not
on
you.
her.
That's right.
It's
We
this.
love her.
I,
And it's my
Yeah.
taste
I'm actually
buds.
excited about this one.
Yes.
It's the presentation.
It is
Yes.
a beautiful
It is-
presentation.
okay, let's try. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah,
this could go in a song.
yeah. It needs a song.
I could sing about this.
Oh. Oh,
That's
Yeah.
good, Roseanne.
I like it.
Yeah, that's really good.
Good pastry, good fruit, sweet.
Pastry?
The only knock on
Great.
this
Filling?
is just that, like, when you eat it, you have to make sure you're like.
It's
Yeah,
crumbly.
covering the. Yeah.
I like it a lot.
I'm game for that.
I would definitely keep eating this as I am. Man, way to go, Tina.
It's very
did good.
tart.
It's very
Should it?
tart. Yeah.
True, would you? Would you eat it?
Just did, and that's enough for me.
I'm gonna go with
yeah.
Truett. I'm glad I tried it.
Really?
I can say I've
It's
had
a
it.
little too. I like the tart word. It's like tart sweet. It's just
Yeah.
too much.
There's a tart sweet.
Too much. Yeah. But I'm really glad I got to experience it.
Hunter?
I'm totally game for that. What is tough is, yeah, like only eating half of it, and I was
Damn.
like, my flavor palates are too full after that.
Yes.
Like, I can't.
Yeah.
It's in my
take
mouth
it
the rest of the
more.
time. Here we go.
Yes.
Yeah, I need a refried bean to cancel that out.
Disgusting.
That's like a palate cleanser.
Ooh, that's
I
what
liked it a
conservative
lot.
Chestnut says.
All right. So
Golly.
next is another Christmas food called red salad, right?
Yes.
So this is a new one to me. Most of these others, or all of the others, except for one coming, I've heard of before. But this one was an unknown to me.
Yeah.
So you have a little bit of background on this red salad.
Oh, yeah. So Jeannie Tabor, shout out to her.
Let's do the red salad.
So Jeannie Tabor's the one that was telling me about this.
Shout
and
out.
It's from the Carolinas that they do this. And so it's like a applesauce with red hots and a little bit of nutmeg.
Did you say Red Hots?
Red hots. Yeah.
That's
you melt
scary.
it.
Wait a minute. Let's start again. Applesauce
Applesauce.
with red hots.
red hot, the candy, not the sauce. The
Okay.
candy. You melt it with some water and some nutmeg. And then you let it
Nutmeg.
sit in the refrigerator. And she
Yeah.
said that,
It's hard to see on this red plate, but
Yeah.
it's there.
yeah.
Here you go. Just give
And
one of
she
these.
said they use this as a replacement
There
for.
it is.
Check it out.
It is?
Hey,
It's like a
oh,
starfish.
There's-
Yeah.
Like, did
There's-
this also show
Shout
up in
out.
Stranger Things?
Yeah,
For sure.
Here's my kidney.
They use it as a replacement for cranberry sauce.
Okay.
This,
Yeah.
I feel like I might like more than cranberry sauce.
Yeah,
also.
I just
I'm
think this
kind of
is
excited
too
to
like
try it.
comical in the name of like it's called red salad and all it is. They're
Yeah.
like, well, I found something red and something else red and I put some red stuff in it and it's
Literally.
just
Then I
red
mixed
salad.
it together.
But
Yeah.
it was-
Oh,
it's-
it also has Jello in it, cherry Jello.
I can see.
Sorry.
Oh,
There we go.
more red.
There's
Or
Jello
red.
in it.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
have guessed. Because it's Jello.
Surprise
It is. It's
ingredient.
shaped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
They add
again,
just a
and that's
little
the
bit.
secret.
but
Yeah.
applesauce base, basically.
Applesauce base. Yeah.
Okay.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't mean to knock on any of them, people who like this, but it sounds like one of those things like, we didn't get any cranberry sauce. You know,
Yeah.
Oh.
I've
it
got
is.
some
We'll make
applesauce
it
and some
work.
red
Yeah.
hots.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cranberry
And some
sauce
Jell-O.
is like second
Yeah.
cousin twice removed.
And
Yeah.
some-
And then you also have the other.
from the backwoods.
Yeah.
You have the crunchy people in the family coming in saying, "Is there red 40 in this?"
yeah.
a
Here we
lot
go.
of it.
Yes.
A
You
put
lot
red
of
in
it.
Yes.
the plate and
Well,
Yeah.
then they made it Christmassy with the nutmeg because you throw a little bit less
Nutmeg.
spice.
Okay, yeah, that's the
That's what I'm
curve.
scared for.
That's the
Yeah.
curveball.
Alrighty.
Let's do it. We've
Yep.
talked about
Okay,
it.
All right,
wait.
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
I'll say it. Truest bites are the lamest thing.
Sorry,
Aw.
I'm trying it. You're the one that's eating every single bit of every
I'm
single.
committed to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I taste a lot of
I'm
the
gonna
red
say
hots.
a win. Yeah.
This
I'm a
is
fan.
very much of just like The Red Hot took so much of the flavor. If
Yeah.
you dumped a package of Red Hots in the blender or food processor and did that and then put some Jell-O, it's essentially what this tastes like.
Yeah.
I get the Red Hots and the Jell-O. Like it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This is it's one of those dishes like second and third day of leftovers.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, no one's
Like-
touched it yet. Oh,
Yeah,
I'll go.
literally.
And there's nothing else left.
For some
Yes.
reason,
Sorry.
everyone's passed over this every
Yeah.
single time.
But, it's
Day
cold.
5.
It's congealed. I'll do it.
Yeah.
Toss it on there.
This could go for like leftover turkey in this. Always like,
All right. Truett, would you eat it?
Hey, go for it. I would go for this Christmas and not Christmas.
Really?
Yeah.
Hunter?
I would have it again. This is a like second round. I guess I'll go for it.
Roseanne?
Yeah. I would go with a yes.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm only if there's nothing else left.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right. Cool. All right. Let's try some more unusual foods. These have been pretty safe so far. This next one's not too bad. This one is, I'm not sure how popular it is in the United States, but it is a thing. It's a Christmas thing, believe it or not.
Yeah.
This is Brussels sprout ketchup.
Sick.
So we're going to eat this on some fries.
Shout out to
Okay.
the Brussels sprout answer.
If I would have known this was on
Yeah.
here, I would have actually been like, I don't know if I want to be on the podcast.
Oh, come
Like
on.
everything else I do, this one I'm so much of just not a fan.
All right. So here are the French fries. We'll start with our base of
Frisers.
this, but now we need the Brussels sprout ketchup.
Get the actual sauce.
So everybody pour out a little bit of this. So
Sure, I'll
Oh, it's
ketchup.
green.
Oh,
You ever heard of Brussels sprouts?
Brussels
Roseanne?
I know, but you say
Sprouts.
ketchup and automatically.
I'm scared to
think
give a
it's
sniff to this.
red. Ooh,
Just-
sniff test.
just
How is
pour it. Just pour it.
No,
Let's
I
go.
mean that should really just be like fart ketchup, right?
No,
Yes.
Just about.
it's
That's what Brussels
not.
sprouts is
Well,
known
look how
for.
easy it comes out. You don't even have to do the
Oh.
karate chop on the jar.
Give it a smell first. Give it a smell.
No,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did earlier.
You were
It's-
very
it's
gracious
not
with your
so bad.
sauce, though.
Yeah. Come on.
Roseanne, give it a sniff, would you?
Okay.
One of these days, we still have the potential of doing a hot
Okay.
one,
I actually
hot sauce.
kind
Oh.
of
On
the
like
podcast.
the
Terrible.
smell.
You do?
I do.
Okay.
I'm a little excited.
It does not
say-
smell like Brussels sprouts cooking in your house.
COVID knows.
No.
a lot of those.
It smells like Brussels sprouts.
Look
but,
who's skipping.
You're going with the true
gotta see how
excitement.
that's What the-
man.
you're serving is very lame over there.
Y'all want to read anything on this?
No.
This is the myth, the legend. If you're not eating Brussels sprouts ketchup, is it even Christmas?
Amen.
Ooh.
See?
The thing I'm more scared for,
Heavy guilt
Is
trip
that-
from
I
this
know.
company.
the thing I'm more scared for is this cold fry that was cooked about 30 minutes ago.
That's
That's
all
right.
right.
It'll
All right.
warm
Say
at
it.
some point.
Load
There's
it up.
Almost 2 grams of protein in this.
Hey, yo.
All right.
Oh, nice.
Getting jacked.
This is our bulking.
Yep.
All right. Load it up. Load your fry up.
Man.
It's kind of like baby food.
Yeah.
It's like
Wow.
peas, like baby
Yep.
peas.
Okay.
No one's
Maybe like baby
ketchup.
Brussels sprout and ketchup.
Yes.
All right. Here we go. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
That
I'll
fry
say
is
cold.
cold.
Yeah, the cold fried is.
The
not-
cold fry doesn't help.
At the end of the day, not the worst. No one really should sing about
It's
this.
Christmas.
Yeah.
I think you could have this for
Huh.
like 30 people over your family, and it would go to like.
Not much.
Yeah. I don't know.
They do it to be like, oh, okay.
Would you dip a chip in it?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What I would eat this with. It wouldn't go over cream cheese because that's what I kept
Yeah.
going through the like dips in my mind. It's really not bad.
So you substitute the chestnuts for black beans or,
Yeah.
refried beans on a taco, and you substitute this for
Salsa verde.
guacamole.
Yeah. Oh, I can see that. I can. Yeah.
Put that on a.
This one, it says
It's a Christmas taco.
There you
it says
go.
sharp, sweet, and lightly spiced.
Mm-hmm.
The one you want on that turkey stuffing, which I can
Oh,
kind
I
of.
thought
I
you were
could
gonna-
get with that.
I thought that was
Especially
going to make
if
it
you get, like-
rhyme, but it didn't.
Turkey stuffing though, that's kind of dry. This would be a great supplement to all of a sudden. season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
Hunter, would you eat it?
Truth's drink all
I
his
need
think
more
water.
water.
Oh.
Like bad turkey stuffing, I'd do that.
Roseanne, would you eat it?
I would eat it. Yeah.
Truett?
I would eat it on Christmas and on a regular day.
I would say, and it hit my tongue first, and it's potent. But
Yeah.
on the stuffing, I can see it. I hate to say it for all the stuffing fans out there and all that stuff, but it would actually give the stuffing some flavor.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
Ooh.
oh, this is actually worthwhile.
Ouch.
That hurts.
Ouch.
It's
Who
safe.
makes the stuffing in your family?
Oh,
Honestly, don't know, 'cause I haven't had it in, like, 6 years.
You can follow The Real Sauce on Facebook, Instagram, X, or TikTok.
Not a sponsor.
Nice.
No.
Not a sponsor.
All right, there you go. That was Interesting.
That was interesting. That was fun.
Well, hey, that
Yeah.
was a good episode.
No, we got
it all
finished.
done.
No, we have
I
the
am
worst
glad.
is yet to come. This is the most epic
Comforting.
of them all. Now, here's the deal with this one. This one went viral this year, and I don't know how real it is that people eat it,
Ain't no way.
but it went viral as a food and Christmas related food.
Yeah.
So let's bring it. Oh man,
All
Too much in the palate. Yeah.
those
Russell
repressed
back
memories
up.
coming back.
Yeah. So here we go.
This is ridiculous.
This
what
is
it
hot dog and pickled.
This is ridiculous.
Hot dog and pickles jellied in a pie.
We'll straight up
Yes.
say like most excellent delivery.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is
Yes.
this is
Ridiculous.
Roseanne's delivery for us. She prepared this. It's congealed.
You're welcome.
So there's this clear gelatin.
Yeah, it's
And then there's
ridiculous.
what kind of pickles?
They're dill pickles.
Dill pickles
Yeah.
with hot dogs, and you put some whipped cream with some
Yes.
sprinkling
I mean,
of some
come
candy
on.
cane.
That's
crushed
just
candy cane in there.
ridiculous, Roseanne.
Yes.
That's
literally.
Oh, there might as well. Might as
It is
well.
interestingly, visually interesting.
Yes. Yes.
It's visually
Drew
ridiculous.
has to lead with the bite size.
All right.
You have to make sure you have all types of flavors.
That's right. You gotta have a good bite.
All right, I'm ready.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get some of the peppermint.
Roseanne,
and
you
all
think?
that
What do you
in
think of this bite here?
there. It looks like glass.
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
True.
pickle?
Come on.
Yeah, we need to make sure you have.
Yeah, get a little whipped cream, little pastry, little
Here's the other
pickle.
I don't even like. I'm not that much a fan of hot dogs in general. I'll
And
eat
cold
them.
hot dogs.
I'll eat them
That's the
occasionally. Yeah.
Yeah,
hot,
so
hot dogs. I can
I'm making it better.
yeah, you got a little bit of the hot dog with relish going on here.
Did you get some peppermint on there?
Yes, it did.
Okay. good.
But that throw so
Drew is literally dissecting his bite.
the congealed the gelatin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it throws it.
It's gonna be interesting.
Oh my word!
There you go.
Shit's getting it.
Get it in there.
Okay, you got a little bit of everything.
It's literally one of everything.
Here we go. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
And the hatch. Hey,
That's disgusting.
And then the crunch of the
sucks.
peppermint. That was
This legit sucks.
That's awful.
By all means.
just swallow it really fast.
Swallow.
The worst was I got a huge piece of peppermint that I crunched on, and then right behind it was the hot dog.
I wish I would have had more peppermint.
I would freaking take
Yeah.
10 refried beans dipped in that.
More chestnuts, please. Did you go back for a second bite? Oh,
That almost made me spit my water out when you said that.
That legit.
I just heard
sucks.
crunching.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now the Cool Whip does save it a little bit. Yeah. Have you swallowed it at all?
It sucks.
I was going to see if Trent's going to remain at the table. Last time he didn't make it.
He didn't.
I'm here.
Get up and leave. He
Yes,
did
you
it.
did.
He survived.
I'll say this.
Yes,
I
good
debated
job.
on leaving the table.
Wow.
Yeah.
the
that was-
extra Cool Whip helped.
It did. Now I will say, as
That was
horrible as it
terrible.
was, I thought it was going to be worse. Like
Yeah.
I really had
Hey,
really bad expectations.
Thing that set
on
the tone for me, the pie crust was the
Yeah.
first thing that I tasted, and I was like, not too bad.
Yes.
And then the
then
Cool Whip
the
hit,
horror began.
and then the hot dog, then the pickle, and I was like,
Oh.
"Bleh."
Yeah.
So Hunter, it sounded like you had it in the worst order of pickle,
Yeah.
then hot dog,
Yeah.
peppermint,
Yeah.
pie, and
There's a
then
lot going on in there.
Yeah.
I had it good.
That's
I had it well.
So I'll ask the obvious question. Hunter, would you eat it?
Never, and I would legitimately rethink friendships with someone who does that.
Like
Shout
they're
out
Roseanne.
They're like, oh yeah, well we have this every year, and I'm like, I really think we
Yeah.
need to
Can't trust.
reprioritize our life.
Roseanne's taking
Yes.
it to breakfast.
I am not taking
Bet you won't.
breakfast. That was good. Yeah. No.
True. Would you eat it?
No.
Roseanne?
I'm a hard no.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm afraid to burp after that.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, definitely.
It's gonna come out.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I will say also the worst part is just literally the clear gelatin where you see
Yes.
everything.
Yeah.
I mean,
It
come
is
on,
really.
It is.
Roseanne.
And
Yeah.
mixed with the other flavors that we've had today.
Right.
it's
Yeah, I was
very-
gonna say
very
you do all that, and at the same time, you still got a little bit of fruitcake
Oh.
back to your throat.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a lot going on.
All right. Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Something.
Yeah.
So thanks, Hunter. I'm glad you're with us today. Thanks, Roseanne, for being here. Truett. And we did it. We made it through some Christmas foods.
We
Found
did.
out whether we'd eat it or not.
That's right.
All right. So thanks for joining us. We'll be back. Who knows when we'll do this again? We'll find some reason to do something fun like this again. So keep lifting them up and living them out.